Now, while poking around with the capacitors and stuff, just playing with the ESR meter, I decided to have a look at the power cord. I think it was this cabinet here that kind of gave me a little tingle one day when I was bringing it up on the Variac and just testing it out, and I said, okay, that's enough. So I didn't use it anymore and haven't really had a chance to dive into it. But it does have the two-prong cable still. And here's a look at kind of what it's looking like on the inside. Definitely would need some rework. I don't know if someone's been in here before or... But one thing I noticed is, obviously these will be eventually eliminated, but if I can get a focus on this old phone here. You can see that capacitor is not connected to anything. Well, the death cap anyways. There we go. Aside from the corrosion and a little extra resistance around the places, that could also contribute. I mean, all these caps tested good on the meter. But another thing I noticed, I'm using it as a ohmmeter at the moment because I don't have my multimeter with me. So if I check it here in the fuse, it's good. You know, it's dead short. Now if I go to the two-prong, I already figured out which lead was which, the black and the hot and the neutral. If I connect to the hot, I wasn't getting a reading, but the cable itself, until I start moving it around, so there's definitely issues going on at the end, so that could cause problems like fire, you know, high resistance and issues. So yeah, just bench testing and starting to go through this particular cabinet here. Other than that, actually a good cleaning. It's got Mexican transistors in the back, so it's probably not even biased. I don't know. Eventually I'll get around to getting it to. I don't have a bench and can dive into everything right now. Just kind of when I get a moment, I pull it out and poke around. But yeah, so that's check your cables, all that initial stuff. Luckily I used the Variac to bring it up, but I mean still got a little tingle off of it. So I was like, ooh, not fun.